This meeting in the Ukrainian capital is significant on several levels. The presence of the NATO Secretary General in Kiev is above all a slap in the face for the Kremlin's henchmen, who have been sending messages for several days now, ruling out Ukraine's ties with the West as one of the basic conditions for ending the war. I would like the trilateral format with Trump and Putin to be immediate, but if President Trump says that the format in which we can continue talks is a bilateral path, then we are ready to support that, and then we can have trilateral talks. Let's talk about the date and place. That's all I have to say for now. The message from Kiev is clear. Zelensky is waiting to meet with Putin. The problem is that the Russians are not eager to finalize the details of the meeting. What's more, they are increasingly changing the narrative of what they were supposed to talk about a few days ago at the summit in Alaska. Ukraine, unlike Russia, is not afraid of any meetings between leaders. We are ready to work productively and as efficiently as possible. We hope that our partners will help ensure at least minimal productivity on the Russian side. According to Western media reports, Donald Trump has decided to withdraw from the negotiations between Russia and Ukraine for the time being, so as not to put pressure on either side. However, the U.S. president stressed that the next move must be made by the Kremlin. I would say that within 2 weeks we will know whether it will be one way or the other. It is possible that later we will have to use a different tactic. We'll see. We'll find out soon. The White House has not yet revealed what these different tactics are, but it can be assumed that they involve arming Ukraine. Another statement by the U.S. president leaves no room for doubt. In his opinion, depriving Ukraine of the ability to counterattack Russia has taken away its chance for a fair fight. It is very hard, if not impossible, to win a war without attacking an invader's country. It's like a great team in sports that has a fantastic defense, but is not allowed to play offense. There is no chance of winning. It is like that with Ukraine and Russia. Crooked and grossly incompetent Joe Biden would not let Ukraine fight back, only defend. How did that work out? This post appeared on social media shortly after the Russian attack on a U.S.-owned plant in western Ukraine. It seems that the visit of the Ukrainian delegation to Washington, D.C. was of great importance to Trump and his attitude towards the situation in Kiev. Therefore, such declarations and support from, for example, the NATO Secretary General are not without significance.
Layer number one will be after a peace deal / a long-term ceasefire, or a combination of the two. The first layer has to be for the Ukrainian armed forces to be as strong as possible to defend this proud country and nation going forward. And the second layer has to be the security guarantees provided by Europe and the United States.
The Americans themselves have ruled out, at least for now, the presence of U.S. troops in Ukraine. This does not mean a lack of equipment, supplies, or support from Western European countries. But in Moscow's narrative, both the expansion of the Ukrainian army and the stabilization mission of NATO countries in Ukraine are unacceptable, and this seems to clearly determine the chances of reaching a peace agreement.